All right. Question number 4. All right. As you can take a look here, question number 4, as you can see. Question number 4 is a repeat from the quiz question from last week. Question number 4, and the reason I had you write on the quiz was just to kind of warm you up to writing responses in this format and this style. I'm going to be giving you all feedback that you can take a look at before you turn in your final your final version of your midterm exam. But question number 4 reads, using at least 3 direct quotes from the reading assignment, explain how Oedipus's loss of physical sight allows him to see greater emotional truths at the end of the story. So what you have to analyze first, and I know the thug notes kind of crudely analyzed the notion of the metaphor of vision or of sight. And what does this mean? And what does sight mean? And the thing that Oedipus struggles with early on is the fact that he has a physical ability to see, but he's so stubborn and he's so locked in his ways and his view that he doesn't actually see what's truly happening, and he ignores on a pretty continual basis. Inadvertently, he ignores the direct advice of the prophets, or the prophecies about him, or of the oracles. And so by not following the oracles, he pretty much doesn't have a type of vision that the Greeks believe to be important. And he doesn't have that type of sight, even though physically he still has the ability to see. He has lost other elements of his, or never had maybe even, elements of sight and of vision. So in this particular question, make sure that you talk about sight and vision, and you talk about some of those things early on, how he has them physically, but he's lost them. And then I want you to go through and I want you to use really good examples to show how through the transformation of Oedipus's character, and this is what where your quotes are going to come in, we see that he gains a much deeper sense of an emotional truth. And this emotional truth delves into how he sees the world around him, how he sees himself, and also another good example would be to look at how he comes to respect and know the relationships with his daughters. So look at how that emotional truth develops throughout this story, and how Oedipus' loss of physical sight kind of enhances his ability to see these more invisible emotional truths that normally anytime we can't see with our own actual eyes. So that's question number 4. Take a look at the feedback that I will give you all in your week 6 quiz. All right, moving on to the next question.